Iwamura at the plate. We await the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Now, Gary, you look back to 2008. What a great season it was, winning the American League East for the first time in their existence, beating out the Yankees and Red Sox. You know, not great on the road, just held their own, but so good at home during the season.
Nice K. Matsuzaka. That's strike two, and he's got some pitches to play with. Steve, we were telling you about that road record, which actually was a game under 500, but you can get close to 500 on the road. You're in good shape, and with this team, a lot of walks, not a lot of strikeouts. That'll help you.
Well, no question about it. When you have good pitching, especially a good bullpen, that pays off when you're on the road.
Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
That's a good pitch, throwing it out over the plate, trying to get the hitter to reach. Just couldn't get him to expand the plate.
Matsuzaka winds up. 1-2 pitch. Akinori Iwamura swinging right through that one. Strike three.
This one runs down and away, exactly where the pitcher wanted. One of the toughest pitches to hit. He gets the out.
And a hitter puts this one into the memory bank. Next time around, he'll be looking for that if he's behind in the count. Take a look at the Red Sox defensively. Any picks here, Steve?
Gary, take a look. Jason Bay, very professional guy, makes all the routine plays, and every once in a while, the flair for the excitement, the diving catch.
And Carl Crawford to bat.
Gary, you need hitters like this at the top of the lineup. They say speed doesn't go into slumps. He can bunt. He can beat out the infield hit. This guy is a legitimate speed demon.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike. And you're right about the speed on this guy, and you'll see it right away. He just explodes out of the batter's box.
And it forces the defense to rush their throws and can lead to mistakes. And if every time you get an extra out, it's a chance for an extra run.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. That retires Crawford. And here's B.J. Upton. 2 outs and nobody on. Grounder to Lowell. Goes foul. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Matsuzaka. And that's a strike. Upton now will take the defensive don't K me stance.
Last season, Rays 10-8 advantage over the Boston Red Sox. But I think the biggest advantage came in the American League Championship Series where the Rays defeated the Red Sox. Those were the games that meant the most.
Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Well, that fastball had teeth on it. It just took a bite out of that guy.
Last year, these two teams, Steve, it looked like they could only win on their own home turf. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, the Red Sox outscored the Rays 54-25 at Fenway Park.
And it's Carlos Pena now. Slider just misses. 1-0.
Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose a grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
Here's the 1-0. Pena with a swing and a miss and an even count. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only 1 runner on. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit and make sure you're right.
Kicks and throws to right center. And there's Pedroia for out number 3. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And now we'll move on to the bottom of the first. And doing the pitching, it'll be James Shields. For Tampa Bay, he'll be starting. And Steve, as he faces these Boston hitters, what will be the focus?
Well, James Shields has that devastating changeup. So much deception. It looks like a fastball coming out of his hand. It just drops right off the table, Gary.
And he starts Ellsbury out. And it's 0-1. Shields gets him looking on that pitch. Started to go around. That pitch is in there anyway. 0-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Ellsbury.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Now's a good time to take a quick look at how the Rays will be taking the field on defense. And Steve, scouting anyone here?
They take a look at Carlos Pena. Yeah, he's a power bat, but he can pick it around the bag with anybody.
And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. And you know, he had the most runs scored in the AL last season. 1 out, bases empty. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Sponsored by State Farm, a chance to check out the lineup for the Red Sox. Steve, how about anyone in that lineup you want to highlight?
When this team needs offense, they know they can count on Mike Lowell. He is a big bat in this lineup.
David Ortiz, Big Papi up. Two outs, bases empty. Circle change is right there for a called strike.
Well, you know, they've gone through so many growing pains in Tampa Bay, and, you know, they turned that around in 2008. Now their fans are believing in this good, talented, young, athletic team.
Strike 2. Ortiz will have to be careful now. The problem, if it's going to be one for the Rays, Steve, now is they are a team no longer under the radar.
Well, that's a great point. I mean, it used to be that they could kind of surprise you, but there's no more surprises. People believe in this young team.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Upton to field this one. That's caught. Side is retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Still scoreless in Boston. And it can be tough. Sometimes you get that odd shadowing. It makes it hard to see the ball when you're at the plate with those clouds moving around. Time to get going again here. Evan Longoria at the plate. He'll start us out here in the second. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Matsuzaka. 0-1.
Oh, Gary, this matchup really favors the batter. This guy can rip the cover off the ball. They better be very careful and stay out of his power zone.
Hit hard to second. Pedroia. Over to Youkilis. One away. And it's Pat Burrell at the plate. Base is empty with one away. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him. 0-1.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
The pitch. In there at the letters, and he falls behind. 0-2.
Well, he struggles against the curveball, 2 strikes, so don't be surprised if that's what he sees in this situation.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And Burrow set down. And we're going to see Joyce here. 2 outs and nobody on. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1.
Boy, the fans really come out and support this team here in Boston, Gary. I mean, they just love their Red Sox, and the Red Sox give them a lot to cheer about.
Fastball swung on, can't make contact, and behind on the count 0-2. For a team, Steve, like the Red Sox, noted for a lot of power. Interesting, the likes of Jacoby Ellsbury now are adding speed.
Well, you know what? It's that unique combination of power and speed that allows a team to score in so many different ways.
Nice to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count.
Well, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, you know, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
1-2 pitch coming. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
He deals. Hot shot towards the hole. Pedroia throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Looking on, Joe Madden. Just tremendous leadership for the Rays in 08. 97 wins, 65 losses, all the way to the World Series. And in the batter's box at Youkilis, one of the best RBI men in the American League a season ago. Taken high for a ball. Shields out of the zone. Oh, and he swings on a dirt pitch. Guess he couldn't see that one. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and a chopper down the line, 3rd. And Longoria picks it up. To Pena, 1 away. And it's Mike Lowell.
Well, this guy's defied age. He's found the fountain of youth because he's as solid now as he's ever been in his career, Gary.
Shields gets set and delivers. Called strike, outer half of the plate, 0-1. Very tough to defy aging, Steve, but he has done that. You got to believe he's got a real good regimen going in his life physically, and the decline that you'd expect to see has not been there.
And he's coming in looking to be an everyday player to play an entire season. He still has the stamina to do it.
And the catch by Crawford. That's the 2nd out of the inning.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
And J.D. Drew to bat. And a lot of free passes last season, 2nd most on the club. Base is empty and 2 down. And it's 0-1. Shields gets him looking on that pitch.
Look, Gary, with this club, I mean, they need to be patient, and he is the guy that sets the tone. He works the count.
The pitch. And J.D. Drew looks at that one for a ball to even it up.
Well, 2008, another great season for the Boston Red Sox, winning the wild card in the American League, and a big part of that is their great success at home, Gary.
Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. Well, for the Boston Red Sox, offense, offense, offense. They did it again last year. When you're first in on-base percentage, second in average, you're going to score some runs, Steve.
Well, no question about that. I mean, they work the count about as well as anybody in the major leagues.
And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Third inning of baseball coming up. Navarro at the plate. He'll get things going here in the third. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, the pitcher's executing his game plan. He knows these hitters. He knows how he wants to pitch them. And now he's locating his pitches in exactly the right spot.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. And Bay with a catch. And we've got Bartlett batting. This is his 6th season at the major league level. One out, nobody on. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Fastball in there, 0-1.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
He deals. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
Look for the pitcher to try to expand the strike zone here. The hitter has to swing at anything close.
Grounder to Lowell. And that one is foul. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He's up with it. So Bartlett is retired.
Shortstop makes a nice play right here, Gary. Good feet at that position. Gets the easy out at first.
And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. Last season, runs, batting average, tops on the team. Base is empty with 2 outs. Now Bard positions himself. Fastball in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Matsuzaka. Swings. It hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Drew. Base hit. Gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys. So Kyle Crawford will come up next. Oh for 1 thus far. Two outs and a man on first. Here's Crawford's first look. That's foul, back behind the plate. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one towards Drew. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Still scoreless in Boston. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets, a little chilly. And we move on in our game. And Jason Bay up. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Shields gets set and delivers. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Bay will target that strike zone now, not let anything by. This is in the air, straight away left. One down. And Bard's in the box. One out, nobody on. Strike one. Shields got him to swing. 0-1.
Nothing like a good, solid four-seam fastball, and this guy clearly has that as his best pitch, Gary, and it allows you to use all your secondary pitches off of it.
Well hit towards the middle. Oh, terrific dive by Bartlett. From his knees, he got him. What a play. This is an acrobatic play worth another look to get that out.
Well, look how quickly he gets to his knees. That's body control. Terrific effort.
And it's Lowry batting. 2 outs, bases empty. On the ground to short. Picked up by Bartlett. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Third inning in the books. And B.J. Upton to bat. You look at the league's best base stealers, he's right there. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Swings high on that one, starts up with a strike. Hit in the air to left center. And he makes the catch. One away. And Carlos Pena to bat. A terrific talent for this team. Nobody on base, one away. First pitch on the way to Pena. That one's high. Matsuzaka doesn't fool him. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner to 21.
Into the fourth inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Look, he's only given up one hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
1-1 on the way. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
The 2-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
Swung on, line to right field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pena. He's trying for second. So that brings Evan Longoria to the plate.
Evan Longoria is just a young player that's going to be around for a long, long time, and he is going to be some kind of offensive player. He shows the ability to hit for average and power in hit and clutch situations.
Grounded out his last time up.
0-1.
He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
And it's 0-2. Longoria is going to be swinging now if there's anything close.
Well, that's the big hook right there, and he had him way off balance, and awfully tough to center that pitch because it breaks so much from top to bottom in the strike zone.
Here it comes. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Hit on the ground down the first base side. Ooh, and with 2 strikes, checks his swing. They say he did not go. They'll appeal it first. Just barely. He did hold up. He survives. Call made at first. Hit in the dirt. And it goes foul. Swinging a drive, deep left center. 2 away.
Well, he hit this one well, but it hangs up long enough to give the left fielder just enough time to run underneath and make the catch.
And Pat Burrell to bat. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's Burrell, first look. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pat Burrell, precarious situation now.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him. He's coming at you with a fastball.
The pitch popped up, should be playable behind the plate. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. On now, last half of the 4th inning. The top of the order is due up next. There's a glimpse of Terry Francona. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now. He led the American League in steals a season ago. And he starts Ellsbury out. Strike 1. Shields got him to swing. 0-1.
I tell you, this makes the game exciting for me. The strategy that comes into play with a guy like this on the bases. I mean, he's one of the best base stealers around.
Navarro setting up. There's a swing and a liner. That one's in there. The Red Sox get one. That'll bring up Dustin Pedroia.
Well, he made it through the order once, but now the second time through the lineup, they finally get their first hit here in the 4th inning. Now let's see if they can tack on some more hits and see if they can get some runs.
He bounced out his last time. Runner on first base, nobody out. Oh, and Ellsbury going to steal. He squares around and he gets this one down. Picked up by Longoria. In time for the out.
Good teams do the little things, and that's how you move a runner up. You get squared around, you get the bunt down, and now you've got a runner in scoring position.
It's going to be Ortiz. Last time up, flew out. 1 out, a runner on at second base. And the pitch from Shields, low that time for a ball.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase, he wouldn't go for it.
The 1-0 now. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
Look out. That one ran in and got him.
Well, it's always dangerous when you get hit with a pitch, especially when you get hit in the head. Let's hope he's all right.
So that puts Kevin Youkilis at the plate. One out with runners at first and second. The pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
Well, Gary, that hit batter we just saw, now 2 runners on base. A little rally starting here, and maybe the pitcher getting a little bit rattled.
Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though. Now you watch and see how the hitters react to it. Are they looking for that next pitch down the middle, or they think maybe they got to wait him out?
And the pitcher has to regroup. He's got to settle down out there, not panic, and get back in the strike zone.
On the ground to first. Over to second for 1. On to first, safe. Can't get the back end of that one. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum. And it's Mike Lowell now getting out in front. Anytime of the ball game you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, picked up the run.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And you get a feeling, even though it's early in this ball game, that every run in this one is going to matter.
Well, that's why they have to look to keep tacking on runs, try to sustain the lead. When you've got an opportunity like this, you need a big hit.
Things wake up a bit here. First run of the game in the 4th. Boston with the lead, 1-0. Bottom 3 due up next. And we're going to see Joyce here. He'll get things started. 5th inning. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Grounder to Lowell. And he scoops it up. Over to Youkilis. That's 1 away.
Arm strength is critical for a third baseman. You see why right there. His good, strong arm, the difference between out and safe.
Navarro at the plate. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first one. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1.
Well, outstanding pitching effort so far here. I mean, he's left 3 runners on base in this game. I mean, but he's just shutting down this lineup, and when he needs to make a pitch, he seems to always find a way to do it.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Oh, dive, Pedroia, and it's in time from his knees to get the out. Tremendous play right here, and took a good arm to complete it.
Well, it's one thing to get to the ball and make the play. It's another thing to make that accurate a throw from your knees. Great job.
And we've got Bartlett batting. Ground out victim last time through. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to him. That's Suzaka not finding the strike zone there. He misses inside.
Well, changing speeds, trying to get the hitter out in front with his curveball, but it's something that could lead to a problem if you leave it inside.
Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. And here's a fastball for a called strike, 2-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that 4-seamer down and away.
Here's the 2-1. Slider called strike 2.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. They go to the bottom of the 5th. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And here's J.D. Drew. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the 5th. And he starts Drew out. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, this is exactly the situation where he's going to pull the curveball out. This guy really struggles with it when he's behind.
And Shields throws one outside for a ball.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
The pitch. Circle change. Can't find the zone. 2-1. Drew swings and misses. The count is now even.
Well, that's not a swing that says ground ball. That's what the two-seamer's supposed to do, is get a ground ball, but instead he swings right through it.
Two on the way. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that'll retire Drew. 1 away. And here's Jason Bay. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty, 1 out. Bay gets set. Here's the first pitch. Watches a curve in there for strike 1. It's chopped foul to the left side. Liner towards the hole, and the play made by Pena.
Now, first base can be the hot corner too, and that was a hot shot to first, but he was able to get up in spirit for the out.
And Bard's in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch. He's got the bat on that one, and Crawford's there, and he's there to retire the side. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. 6th inning of baseball as we move to the top half. And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. Led this team last year in batting average. And he takes that curveball for a strike. 0-1. Nice K. Matsuzaka. That's strike 2, and he's got some pitches to play with.
Boy, good pitching, good defense. They're getting it done today, and obviously limiting this offense, keeping them off the board. Only 3 guys left on base the entire game.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away. Well, he's starting to look a little gassed out there, even though he rings one up.
That's a good pitch right there. You look at the pitch tracker. It shows the results from his outing today. I think he's going to have enough to at least get through this inning.
And it's Carl Crawford now. 2nd in steals for the ball club a season ago. One out, bases empty. Now the first pitch. Swing and a high bouncer to second. And Pedroia picks it up. That retires Crawford. And Upton settles in. Boy, did he draw a lot of walks last year in the AL. 2 outs and nobody on. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1.
You know, the walk is such a critical aspect of the game. You know, on-base percentage is so underrated. Getting a guy on base with a walk means the pitcher had to throw a lot of pitches. He had to work to try to get him out, and it tires him out for the rest of the game and in that inning.
And that's a strike. Upton now will take the defensive don't K me stance.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with a fastball.
Struck him out, and with that, here in the 6th inning, it's over. The shutout's on. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Garrett, he's bringing it today, no question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Red Sox still ahead. And it's Lowry batting. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. Shields gets set and delivers. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it could go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
Drops down a bunt. Shields in time for the out.
Gotta like the creativity, trying to get on any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. He led his division in stolen bases a season ago. Bases empty with 1 away. And he starts Ellsbury out. And it's 0-1. Shields gets him looking on that pitch.
Gary, you take a look at the legs on this guy. He can fly and really impacts the game with his speed.
He delivers. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect.
That fastball just froze him on the inside corner. Now we're going to see where he goes. Look for something soft, possibly away.
And Navarro setting his target. Swing and a miss, gets away. He's heading for first. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Now, great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. And here's Dustin Pedroia.
Now, this guy's just looking to get a bat on the ball. It's exactly the matchup the manager was hoping for in this situation.
First count on Pedroia. Here it comes. And it's 0-1. Shields gets him looking on that pitch. Steve, you get a matchup like this, you hardly have any place to throw the ball. He's going to hit it anywhere in the strike zone.
Well, he's such an aggressive hitter, and he has a pitcher on the mound like this. He just feels like he's going to get the hit.
Strike 2 with that. No balls, 2 strikes. Pedroia now shorten the swing, shorten up on the bat. On the way. Picked up by Longoria. Throws to first, side is retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. At the end of the 6th inning. Big bats ready to make an appearance. As we take a look at Joe Madden. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. And it's Carlos Pena now. He singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way to Pena. Good movement on that pitch. He swings over the top of it. Strike one.
He's really only held him to 2 hits so far today, Gary. So he's been on top of his game out there. He's made it look easy, and you know it could possibly be a day the bullpen doesn't have to get used and can get some rest.
Nice K. Matsuzaka. That's strike 2, and he's got some pitches to play with.
This is an effective pitch when you can bury that slider down and in, bury it at the back foot of the hitter. Very difficult to hit.
Good splitter that time, but it's called a ball 1-2.
That's where you want the split finger pitch to go. You start it at the bottom of the strike zone and have it fall out, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off.
Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Rings him up. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
He's got so much confidence. He's just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands. You see this ball go to the down and away part of the plate right here. He just couldn't get to a tough pitch to hit. He thought he had it, though.
Yep, you can tell by the way he's swinging the bat there. He thought he was going to get to it, and it kind of disappeared away from him. Evan Longoria at the plate. And here's the pitch to Longoria.
No balls.
He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1. Hit hard to second. And Pedroia picks it up. And that's in plenty of time for the out. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the 3rd time and the 4th time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's Burrell, first look. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Nice K. Matsuzaka. That's strike 2, and he's got some pitches to play with.
Well, that's some real gas right there on that fastball, and he is so far behind, no chance of making contact.
Strike 3. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes he's completely locked in right now in absolute control.
So they can't figure anything out, and through 7 they remain without a run. Red Sox still ahead. And it's David Ortiz at the plate. Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Crawford's there as he rolls over and puts it away. And here's Kevin Youkilis. 0 for 2 thus far. One out, nobody on. And the first pitch. And Shields throws one outside for a ball.
We started the curveball away, and it broke further away just off the plate.
Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And it's Mike Lowell, lined out in his last at bat. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Lowell's first look. And he checks his swing there, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Shields. And Lowell looks at it. It'll even it up. Mike Lowell, even count. Here's the pitch. That swung on and grounded up the middle. And it's through. Single for Lowell.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Stephen, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Batting is J.D. Drew. And he starts Drew out. And it's 0-1. Shields gets him looking on that pitch. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left center. And Crawford puts that away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Top of the 8th inning on tap. And we're going to see Joyce here. He's going to get us started 8th inning. And the first pitch. That one's high. Matsuzaka doesn't fool him.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one. And you know they're going to have to try something. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to see if you can't wait them out, force them to throw more pitches, or get them out of the ball game.
Hit on the ground up the middle. Lowry over to Youkilis. 1 down. And now we've got 1 down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now he's just putting on a show out there right now, Gary.
That was a very close play to get the out at first.
You know, take a look at this from another angle. You slow it down, you see the ball beats him just before his foot gets to the bag. Good call.
Navarro at the plate. Grounded out last time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first one. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Over to Youkilis. 2 down here in the inning. He's just 4 outs away from a complete game shutout.
He's so locked in. He's in the zone right now. I think he can handle it.
And we've got Bartlett batting. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike 1.
Oh, it's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Matsuzaka. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Strike 3, and Steve, you don't get a lot of chances to see a pitching performance like this.
Now you gotta like his chances. He's been unflappable the entire game.
They're held in check yet again, scoreless through 8 innings. Red Sox still ahead. Here you take a look at a highly respected manager, Terry Francona. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run so important. And Bays batting. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Shields gets set and delivers. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Pitchers have to throw strikes against this guy. He's willing to take pitches. The 1-0 count, he tends to look at this one.
And that's over for a strike. 1-1.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
Swing and a chopper. Foul ball. Good eye by Jason Bay. It'll even the count up.
A changeup down in the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch. The hitter just lays off.
Very close. Full 3-2.
Now got the hitter out in front, but he had the discipline to lay off the changeup out of the zone.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. So Bay is set down. And Bard's in the box. Flew out last time. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch to him. Strike 1. Shields got him to swing. 0-1. He deals. Good arm action. Circle change. Swung out and missed. 0-2. Swing and a rocket toward short. And Bartlett picks it up. So Bard is set down. And it's Lowry batting. Grounded out his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a soft liner to the right. That's the 3rd out. Iwamura grabs it. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. We finished 8. Top of the 9th next. We've got the top of the order coming up. As we take a look at Joe Madden. And he knows there's not a lot of time to get the all-important tying run. Focusing right now on doing that. And it's Akinori Iwamura now. He'll start the 9th. Here's the first pitch. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him. 0-1.
Well, he's dazzled them out on the mound here in this one. He's shut them down, keeping them off the board. Only 3 runners left on base, and they really haven't even challenged the defense.
He delivers. That's swung on and hit. And drew. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
You know, with base runners on, you get a man at first base. Now you're looking not just for the single, but it'd be nice to get that extra base hit to try to score him from first. Well, Gary, a scary guy to have at the plate here. Carl Crawford has that exciting speed. Let's see if it comes into play. Now we got a bona fide base stealer at first base, the kind of guy that can steal second when everybody knows he might be going. They're going to have to keep him close.
Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Pulls it back. 1-1. Does not bunt that pitch. It is in there, though, and it's 1-2. And And Kyle Crawford looks at that one. That's for a ball. It'll even it up.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in zone.
Now the pitch to Crawford. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He is out of there, and that pitch was in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's going to put him 2 outs away from a shutout.
He's really showing us some kind of performance here, Gary. If he can finish this inning out as strong as he started, he's got it.
Now B.J. Upton. 1 down, runner at first. Here's the pitch to Upton. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one to Ellsbury, and he meanders over to put it away. You're that close, but you got to get one more out.
Well, he's been great, but his defense is really coming through behind him. Everyone on the team excited to be part of a potential shutout.
And Hideki Okajima is the pitcher. He's going to try and close it out for Boston.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late, and do you want to take any chances? Manager decides to go to the pen. Gary, Carlos Pena coming up in a tight situation right here, wanting to deliver for his teammates.
Here's the first one to Pena. The pitch. That's too high for a ball. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. That one's drilled to short. He makes the catch. What a jump.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Jeannie's Alaska, Steve Physiot, they're standing by. Let's go to Hardball Central.
Thank you, Gary. One thing that really made things tough on the opposing hitters in this one was tremendous pitching. Steve, I think we've got a lock for a Pepsi Clutch performer of the game.
Wasn't Dice K fun to watch today, Jeannie? I mean, this guy with an assortment of pitches, I think we saw all of them. I'm talking about 5, 6 pitches. He was throwing a fastball, it seemed like at 3, 4 different speeds, and he was setting them up with his off-speed pitches and then striking them out with the fastball. How about that?
Thanks, Steve. Now back out to the booth. Gary?
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Well, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
Thank you all for joining us.